Okay, welcome to Breath, Body, Mind via Zoom. This is we've been doing these classes for I guess over a week now, and it's been really interesting. I hope everyone is feeling well and safe and healthy. So I'm going to talk just a little bit today about mindfulness meditation, this practice that I practice and teach. In mindfulness, it's not about clearing your mind. It's about focusing on something, your breath or a sound or a mantra, and allowing whatever's there, the thoughts and feelings to come up, recognize them, and then come back to the breath as a way of being able to stay with the emotions, the feelings, the thoughts that are coming up, and not get diverted onto the train of those thoughts or the depth of those feelings. So keeping it in kind of a somatic expression where you feel thoughts and feelings, but you stay with your breath, and the breath becomes the means to stay put with what you're feeling. And in times like this, which have we ever had times like this, when things are extremely difficult, sometimes mindfulness meditation is very difficult because the things that are coming up are painful or scary. And so meditation can really be a tool. It seems like a luxury or a silly thing to be focusing on right now, but it's really a tool. It's a way of helping us all to be able to stay present, to handle what we have to handle. Many things are coming up for a lot of people dealing with working at home or not working at all, homeschooling your kids, being fearful for your own health or the health of your loved ones. And meditation can help you find a place of comfort, and it can be a kindness to yourself. I promise you the issues will still be there when you come out of meditation, but you will be different and better able to be present with your family, with your tasks, and even with yourself. And find a way to access our best selves so that we can then serve and do what needs to be done. So, with that in mind, please take a comfortable seat and take a moment to really get comfortable. For most of us, it means sitting up on something. I'm sitting on a bolster, allowing your legs to be relaxed. If you're sitting in a chair, let your feet be on the ground so that you feel really connected to the earth. Allow your hands to rest on your lap, palms down. Palms down is very grounding. And close your eyes, or if it feels better to you, keep them open, but take a soft gaze. Relax your vision and just soften. So take a moment here to leave behind all the activities of your day and anything that comes after this. And begin to tune into sensation. In yoga, we use sensation as a way of staying really present. If you're noticing the ground beneath your feet, you're not flying off or spiraling out. So notice the textures around you. Feel the sensation of whatever's beneath you. And the comforting sensation of gravity keeping us in place, holding us to Mother Earth, keeping us grounded. Begin to notice any sounds you hear around you. Some are close by, and some are further away. And then begin to turn your attention more deeply inward to your own breath. Just noticing how your breath is today. You've been breathing all day and you probably haven't thought about it. I hope you haven't had to think about it. But the body breathes without our input, but we can also change the breath And by changing the breath, we can change our physical state, our emotional state, our mental state. So just notice where you feel the breath. Maybe it's at the tip of your nose or the back of your throat, or maybe in your chest or belly. Just notice. And then allow the breath to deepen. Breathing in. Excuse me, I have a chronic cough. It's just allergies. So breathing in to your belly. You can even bring your hands to your low belly and allow the belly to expand on the inhales and gently contract on the exhales, softening to receive the fullness of the breath. Allow the neck and shoulders, the jaw, everything to relax, keeping the spine upright and tall, but allowing a full relaxation. Let the breath drop deeply into the belly and softly exit in and out through your nose if possible. And so we add to this breath, growing the breath, breathing into the belly first and then feeling the rib cage expanding to the sides and even to the back. And then allowing breath to just float out gently. No forcing, no hyperventilating or excessive inhale, just natural with a little bit of control. Breathing into belly, into ribs, and at the top of your inhale, let the chest lift, the crown of the head lifts. Exhale and release the breath, but keep the sense of spaciousness in the body that the breath gives you. Let each breath help you sit taller in your seat. Each exhale helps you to ground and feel more steady. Stay with this breath for a few more repetitions. And then begin to imagine a place of comfort. Maybe it's a memory or a visualization of your happy place. See it in your mind's eye. Feel the textures. Hear the sounds, smell the smells. Really develop this image in your mind. And then begin to notice where in your body you feel the sensation of that place of comfort. Maybe it's a warm feeling in your heart or in your belly. Maybe it's even at the crown of your head or in your feet. Where do you feel a sensation of that place of comfort? If you can, bring your hands to that place and feel the warmth from your palms, helping the place to spread and grow and soften. Breathing in and out at that place. And then release your hands to your lap and allow an image of this sensation of comfort, of safety, to become a ball of light in your imagining, a ball of energy and warmth. Feel it, it floats out of the body and hovers just in front of you. As you inhale, imagine this ball of light floating all the way up and over the crown of your head. And as you exhale, it drops down the back, all the way down beneath your seat. As you inhale, it floats up around the front body, all the way up above your head, and then on your exhale, dropping down deeply. Continue to feel this breath, allowing this light to begin to encircle you. See it spreading out all around you, creating a feeling of safety in your space. Inhaling, energy, light, comfort floats up. As you exhale, it drops down, creating a sense of safety and security. This feeling of comfort is everywhere. Bathe in it. Let it envelop you and surround you like the warmth of a hug. Inhaling up, rising up. Exhaling down, grounding, softening. Begin to become this light. Melt into the space around you. You are filled with the light of this comfort, this ease and sense of peace. Bask in this moment. And then begin to draw the energy back in through that place where it originated. All that light and energy condensing into a ball of light that lives in you. A place that's always there when you need it. A reminder, a touchstone of calm. And then release the visualization. Release any control of your breath and settle back into your natural breath. It's taking a few moments to notice any effects, any lingering sensations from this pranayama and meditation. And when you're ready, inhale and draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Circle them back, and as you exhale, let them drop down. A couple more like this. Inhale, forward and up, and exhale, back and down. Two more. As if you could shed the sensation of the weight of the world on your shoulders. Relaxing the shoulders back and down. Let's inhale together, arms coming out, palms up. As you exhale, turn palms down and float the arms down. Inhale up, connecting this movement with breath. So it takes the whole exhale for the arms to float down, and the whole inhale for arms to float up. The next time you're lowering your arms, lower the right arm and come over in a side bend, opening into the sensation of your side body, allowing the breath to open. And then release your top arm down across your face and chest, and then inhale it back up and over, gentle circles. If it's too much to extend the arm, you can always do this with a bent elbow. Whatever feels best in your body. And the next time that your arm is coming down and in front, reverse direction, inhale and really open to the ceiling. Feel a sense of opening in your heart on the inhale, releasing on the exhale. And on your next inhale, float up through center and over to the other side. Hold in the side bend for a few breaths, expanding in the ribs. And then release the arm down on your exhale and inhale it up and over. Exhale, releasing, and inhale, opening. And the next time that your arm is coming down, reverse direction, inhale and open, really open to the sky, to the ceiling. Inhale opens, exhale releases, and your next inhale, float yourself up and release arms down. From here, let's sit up nice and tall. Again, feeling that sensation of rooting into the ground and then growing tall with your breath. And we'll move into some gentle twists. So inhale tall, exhale, bring your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you. Inhale to grow tall and exhale, turn and look over your shoulder. Don't crank into this twist, make it very gentle. Inhale, come back to center. If you're at all compromised in your spine, then really keep a tall spine and you don't have to twist at all. You can just find the expansion. Take your time moving to one side and then to the other, or sitting tall and feeling space. Using the inhales to create more space in the body and the exhales to twist. And the next time that you come through center, pause there. We're going to move into a seated position. I'm going to come off of my bolster, I think, and I'm going to move back. Let's see how this is going to work. So I want you to sit on your mat or your floor, or wherever you're sitting, and bend your knees and bring your feet up and spread them out wide, hands behind you for support. And inhale here and then exhale and let your knees drop to the left. And inhale up and let your knees drop to the right. And continue moving side to side. And again, anything that does not feel good in your body, please opt out, take it back a notch, rest. If this feels good moving side to side, maybe you want to liberate an arm and come into a gentle twist. Moving side to side with the twist. The next time you're twisting to the left, plant your left hand and maybe you can lift your hips up and reach up. Release hips down and move to the other side. Planting the right hand, I'm just lifting up onto my knees and opening, lifting my arm. And take the next moment to move side to side with the twist, adding the half wild thing until you're ready to come back to center and pause. We're going to move to hands and knees now. So take a moment to build your tabletop position. I'm going to stay seated because it's easier for you to see me that way. So listen to my voice. Do what I do, not do what I say, not what I do, right? So for your tabletop, something under your knees, maybe a blanket, or if you're on carpet, you might be okay. And bring your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. If it's hard for you to be on hands and knees, then come down onto your forearms. Maybe you can come down onto blocks if you have them, or even a heavy cushion that's firm. You can also make fists and press your hands down with your thumbs forward, creating that tabletop position. So from here, we'll move into our cat and cow. As you inhale, think about lengthening the front body, reaching the crown of the head and the tail up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, tuck your tail, draw your belly in, and let your head release. Inhale, the tail moves first up. The belly softens, the heart opens, and the crown of the head reaches up. Exhale, tail tucks first, belly in, release the head. Just a couple more like this, moving through a gentle cat and cow. Beautiful. And then this or the next time that you come through neutral, pause there. And let's extend the right leg behind you with toes down on your mat or floor, toes curled under. Press back and stretch through your foot and ankle, your calf. And then this may be your pose. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you lift that leg just to hip height, reaching it out behind you. Reach your heel towards the wall or whatever's behind you. Hold here, or try extending your opposite arm forward, coming into a little balance pose. Maybe not so little. Reaching, making sure that you're stable. Stay here, or last choice, exhale, bringing knee and elbow towards each other underneath you. Inhale and reach back and out, and then exhale, draw in. Yes. Take your time moving with any part of this, and when you're finished, press back into child's pose, and then we'll continue together on the other side. A few more breaths wherever you are. And then inhale back up to tabletop, and we'll work on the other side. So extending, I guess, left leg behind you. First, toes down. Get that stretch through your foot, through your ankle. And then inhale and raise the leg up just to hip height. Try to balance your hips, so I could place a teacup on your sacrum and it would balance. Keep drawing the belly in to support. Stay here or add the opposite arm, reaching. Long stretch from heel to fingertips. Stay there or exhale and draw knee and elbow towards each other. And inhale, reach away. How many times on this side? Maybe you're ready to rest now. And maybe you'd like to continue for another few breaths. When you're ready, if it's comfortable for you, press back into child's pose, bringing hips to heels, releasing your head down to your stacked hands or stacked fists. Breathing in to the stretch in your hips and your back, trying to relax your shoulders and arms. Big breath into the back body, and exhale with a sigh. Another one like that. And exhale. Inhale and come back up to your tabletop. We're going to step the right foot forward, coming into a knee down lunge. Now, if you have blocks, you may want them here to help you balance. If you're stepping if you're stepping forward with your right foot, then have your right knee over your ankle. And just begin to rock forward and back, pressing the knee a little forward, shifting your hips a little back, just finding some length in the back of the right leg and in the front of the left hip. Beautiful. And the next time that you're coming forward, again, make sure that your knee is over your ankle and not pressing past your toes. And then bring one hand to the right knee, and maybe the other lifts up. Maybe both arms lift up. Stay here or turn towards your right knee, or maybe I'm opposite you, finding a gentle twist. Inhale back to center, and exhale, release arms down. And let's switch sides, bringing left foot forward, right knee is on the ground. Press your hips forward and check your alignment, knee is over the ankle. And then begin to gently rock forward and back. beginning to coax some opening in the front of the hip, in the back of the leg. And the next time that you come forward, pause for a moment, left hand to left knee, and we'll raise the right arm up, maybe both arms. Big inhale here, and then you'll twist towards your bent knee, so whichever way that is. And inhale, come back up to center, and exhale, release arms down. Beautiful. Let us make our way up to standing. I will join you. So take a moment to find your way up to standing. And we'll come into our mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet are about hip distance apart. Really feel all of your feet, all parts of your feet. You probably only have two, maybe. Feel your feet making contact with the ground. Maybe bring your hands to the top of your hips and gently rock forward and back, shifting your weight between heels and balls of the feet. Find a place that feels balanced here and then maybe shift side to side. And again, find a place of balance. Inhale and raise arms up. Maybe you look up. Exhale and close hands to heart center. Inhale, open, reaching up. And exhale, close to heart center. We'll do one more. Inhale up. And exhale, close to heart center. Pausing here, we're going to move into a balance pose. We're going to work with tree today. So take a moment to find stability. Maybe that means going close to a wall where you can touch the wall, or maybe there's a steady couch or table or chair that you could rest your hand on for a little more stability. So take a moment to get to that place. Come back. Maybe you have hands at heart center, maybe one hand at your heart and one hand at the wall or wherever you're stabilizing. Take a moment here to find your mountain pose again, feeling balanced on your feet, and then look ahead of you and find a point that is not moving, something that you can rest your eyes on. Some people like to look down or at eye level, and some people even like to look up. Take a moment to rest your eyes on your drishti or focal point, and then begin to press down through your left foot. Try not to shift to the left, just a gentle shifting of your weight into your foot. And then bend your right knee, lifting your right heel up off the mat or the floor, and turn out. Maybe you stay here with your toes on the ground, or maybe you bring your foot up to your calf or up to your thigh. But don't be on your knee. Avoid your knee. Focus here on your focal point. Imagine that you're drawing energy up from your roots, up through the heart center, and maybe you grow branches. Feel that sense of connection to the earth and a sense of buoyancy or openness through the upper body. Even maybe arms can shift, branches. And when you're ready to come down, exhale through heart center, 2 feet down, and pause. Breath in and out. And we'll move to the other side. Maybe your hand is on the wall or on something else for stability. Begin to ground down through the right foot. Not a big shift, really. Be up and over your standing leg. Bend the knee and find your foot position on this side. One side will be harder than the other usually. So figure out what is the most supportive tree you can create, and then begin to draw your energy from the roots all the way up through heart center and grow your branches. Keep your eyes on your focal point. Breath is flowing in and out. Maybe you can shift and be flexible in the upper body, steady and strong in the lower body. Last inhale here, exhale, hands to heart center, 2 feet down, and pause here. Let's inhale together, arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center. And one more time, inhale up and exhale to heart center. And release, shake out a little bit, and make your way back down to sitting. We're going to work on a breathing tool, a pranayama, a kind of breath work. And this one is called Brummery breath. It means bee breath, like bzz, bee. And we use this breath. It's a great way to deal with anxiety. It actually is said to lower your blood pressure. And I have used this breath on many occasions, quietly, when I'm on a plane that's bumpy, or when I was having an MRI and I needed to be really still. It's just basically humming to yourself. But this hum fills your mind, it fills your head. It slows down your exhale, and it creates this sense of vibration in the body. So in a moment, I'll instruct us to close eyes or soft gaze and then inhale, and we'll make a humming sound just like this. So in a moment, we'll do 3 of those in a row. You'll move with your breath, and then we'll pause and come back to natural breath. And as you hum, imagine that you're making the sound of Om, but of course your mouth is closed, so it doesn't have the O part, but imagine that you're making the sound of Om as you make your hum. Okay, so take a moment to get settled, allow your breath to regulate again. Close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And when you're ready, big inhale, let it go. Big inhale, and begin. And release. Coming back in to your natural breath. Noticing any changes that you feel. If this breath makes you feel dizzy, then please stop, or extend your breath, or shorten your breath, or do a hum every other breath. We're going to do, in a moment, we're going to do 6 more. And then after that, when you're done with your 6, we'll transition into a lying down position for meditation and rest. What we'll do differently for this round is closing your ear flaps. It helps to really contain the sound. You can do it however is comfortable for you. Don't press hard, just make it gentle. But in a moment, I'll cue us to start. And then you'll do 6 or fewer, if you prefer, breaths with the B sound, Brummery breath. And then when you're ready, just gently relax into a lying down pose. And then we'll continue together with a guided meditation. Okay, so let's inhale together. And exhale with a sigh. Bring hands up and prepare to close your ear flaps. Inhale and begin. When you're ready, make your way into a comfortable lying down position. Feel your points of connection with the ground, with the earth. Feel supported. Be heavy. Allow gravity to comfort and hold you in place. I'm going to go through, excuse me, I'm going to go through and mention different points in the body. And I want you just to gently bring your attention to that spot, like I'll say left elbow or right shoulder. And you don't have to flex or contract or do anything at all. Just bring your attention momentarily to that place. And I will go through, take you through the body, and then give you a few moments to experience the full body, and then we'll come out. Okay? So, again, take a moment to settle. Allow your breath to be gentle and natural. No control of the breath is necessary here. Center of the forehead. Center of the throat. Right shoulder. Right elbow. Center of the right palm. Right thumb. Right index finger. Right middle finger. Right ring finger. Right pinky finger. Center of the right hand. Right elbow. Right shoulder. Center of the heart. Left shoulder. Left elbow. Center of the left palm. Left thumb. Left index finger. Left middle finger. Left ring finger. Left pinky finger. Center of the left palm. Left elbow. Left shoulder. Center of the heart. navel, center of the low belly, right hip, right knee, sole of the right foot, right big toe, right second toe, right third toe, right fourth toe, right pinky toe, sole of the right foot, right knee, right hip, pelvic floor, left hip, left knee, sole of the left foot, left big toe, left second toe, left third toe, left fourth toe, left pinky toe, sole of the left foot, left knee, left hip, pelvic floor, center of the pelvis, navel, center of the heart, center of the throat, center of the forehead, crown of the head, crown of the head, crown of the head. Begin to deepen your breath, bringing small movements into fingers and toes. Coming back into your body, back into the room. When you feel ready, roll to one side and pause. And then press into your hands and bring yourself back up to sitting, allowing attention to stay deeply inward for just another moment or two. We'll seal our practice with 3 chants of Om, 1 for comfort and 1 for safety, and 1 for the community we create when we practice together. If you'd like to join, bringing hands to heart center, we'll inhale together. Om. Om Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me and with everyone. And I hope that you and yours are well and stay healthy.